Hi. Are you going to say hello?
I did.
Hi. Hi, everyone. It's September of 2025.
It sure is.
And this is the Stay of HOMEKINS podcast. I'm Janie.
I'm Paul.
I'm an actress.
I'm a comedian.
Together, we're a married couple living in Los Angeles who record our after dinner conversation right here on the Stay of HOMEKINS podcast. And, you know, tonight we ate garbage for dinner.
We did. We treated ourselves to garbage. We ate smash burgers.
I mean, I can't. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And I just did not have time to cook. But sorry, listeners, I'm the only one who cooks in the house. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Well, because I said I don't have time to cook, and it's just like, then you're sitting there. So I have to explain. I'm the one.
I don't know if we needed all the information. But yeah, look, guys, I'm not a cook. I'm not. I should have a thing.
I'm not a cook. I'm you.
Remember her.
Remember?
How quaint.
I'm not a
worry
witch.
about those people.
I'm you.
I'm not a witch. I'm you.
Well, guys, it's been a month since we checked in.
So true.
And we had, I think, between now and last month and our bonus offerings at Weekend Water on our Substack, weekendwater.substack.com, we did wrap up the And Just Like That.
Boy, did we ever.
Run.
And boy, did they ever.
So you can still find those over there on the Weekend Water.
Yeah, it's an amazing time capsule of a certain period in our history. And so I think you will enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lot to talk about.
I'll bet you do.
First of all, a lot is going on.
Yeah, too much.
In the world, but in my life, in the world, in my life, in the world, all of it. So there is, and like, you're not even like up to speed.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. There is a lot of tree drama happening on our property right now.
Tree drama.
Yeah.
Now, you're a proud tree mom.
I'm a proud tree mom. Remember, I was thinking, maybe...
You're a mom to 3 wonderful trees.
I have 3 wonderful new trees, but there's some old trees that came with the property.
That's correct.
Like 11 and a half years ago. So we have the new trees and the old trees. One of the new trees, which is like a free tree from the city. I got some insight on all that.
The city of Los Angeles will give you certain trees for free.
Some of the tree people, not a fan.
They're not a fan of the free trees?
I've learned...
Oh, the people who sell trees are not a fan of the free trees?
No, they're the tree experts.
Oh, I see. Tree experts.
So, hang on. I have to take a sip of my Weekend Water to get into this.
I saw you going back and forth between the microphone and the glass. And I was wondering who was going to win.
This wine is a little bit on the vinegary side.
Is it really?
Well, I mean, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. He's doing the thing. Not a great companion to the smash burgers that we got on sale.
No. It's interesting because I've had this wine before and it doesn't taste quite right.
Ugh. Was it open like overnight?
No. I just opened it just now.
You screwed it open?
Like a magic trick. I did it right in front of you.
All right. Well, I don't know.
I think this bottle has to... Well, it's a little bottle and it didn't cost that much.
Listen, we're going to get ripped off, and we're going to get ripped off hard when I start telling you about everything, all the ways I've gone astray.
Spill, queen.
All right, he's going to get me some new wine. Thank you. All right. So as most of you know, or maybe you don't, maybe you're new to us, we're terrible at keeping things alive, like plants. We're like a black thumb household. We just don't have the talent. So we had to put in these new trees out back because we got to grow shade in this area out back. So I went down like a crazy rabbit hole what trees do I go with? I ended up settling on these Desert Museum Palo Verdes, supposed to be pretty fast growing, easy to grow, drought tolerant, the whole nine.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, so we plant them with the help of the landscaper person, not the nursery. This is going to come in to play.
That's right.
It was not the nursery who
Folks,
planted
I urge
them.
you to write all this down.
I got the trees on sale Memorial Day weekend. So I was excited.
Sure.
Because I was going to be this tree. I was going to be the best fucking tree mom.
You were embracing it. You said, I'm ready.
I was going to maybe have like a tree mommy blog. I was going to,
recipes where you're cooking with your tree.
cooking with my tree. Ways that I like alternatively raise my trees, whatever. Well, strangely, one of the trees seemed to be thriving.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one tree, and they both were identical trees when they went in the ground.
Yeah.
Same size baby trees.
Yeah.
Just over our heads. Yeah, twins, and they were staked in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other tree it's just growing, but it's not like going nuts. It didn't have like a crazy growth spurt, but it was still.
It's a late bloomer.
It's a late bloomer, so it's fine. Now I'm thinking the late bloomer tree maybe not doing so good. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm worried.
You're thinking this now, or you're thinking this then?
Then.
Yes.
I'm giving you a story, y'all. This is a 3-month.
I hope you can handle this.
This is over 3 months. You need to understand this all happened over 3 months.
Everybody get your head out of your asses.
So the one that's thriving, I'm just like proud of this tree. Now, after the trees went in, they had the nursery stakes like really strapped tight to them. And then I go online. Mistake number 1.
Mm-hmm. You can say that. You can preface any story with that. I went online. Mistake number 1.
I start learning like maybe the trees shouldn't be so tightly staked to these. They need a little movement. Mm-hmm. That helps them grow stronger roots. Mm-hmm. So I watched some YouTube videos. Mistake number 2.
Exactly.
Start down the tutorials of like, how do I level up the staking of these trees?
Yeah.
I go to Lowe's. I get bigger stakes. I get some tree stake ribbon. Mm-hmm. I'm out there struggling in the heat, trying to get these motherfucking trees double staked in a way where they can sway a little, but not, fall over.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I was good at it. That's going to come into play soon. This was my first rodeo.
Everybody's got to have a first rodeo.
And
you don't get to say this ain't my first rodeo till you go to the first one.
It was definitely my first rodeo.
But let me say, I'll say this.
I'm listening.
If you go to your second rodeo and
you're allowed to say this is not my first
you're
rodeo.
allowed to, but it's like, oh, this is only your second
but
one.
It's technical. It's not your
first.
It's
technical. I would wait. Honestly, my response, if somebody was trying to tell me something about the rodeo that I already knew because I'd been to the rodeo once
Just
before.
one time?
Yeah.
You've only gone once?
I've only gone once. This is my second rodeo.
This is my second rodeo.
And somebody's saying, he comes out, the heat makes the bull mad. And then I'd be like, oh, yeah. I would wait until my 5th rodeo to say, this ain't my first rodeo.
I think you're not technically. The idea is that you're saying this is not my first rodeo because you're riding in the rodeo.
No, I think it's just for watching.
Oh, it is.
You know what? It never occurred to me that you were the person who was participating.
You're riding in the rodeo.
Yeah.
And you're like green as fuck. And you're I don't know what to do. And then they're going to lift the gate and you're looking around and you're like, huh? And then you get thrown like in 2 seconds. Oh, cuckoo. This ain't Cuckoo's first rodeo.
Oh, hell no. I can't believe this whole time I've been thinking about it as somebody watching a rodeo.
I mean, I didn't go deep until just a second, but then it became obvious to me. So I didn't have like a POV. By the way, this wine is normal tasting.
Good.
Thank you for getting it for
You're
me.
welcome.
Y'all, he can't cook, but he sure can pour a wine.
I provide for my family, even if it's just wine.
Okay. So, yeah, I stake it. It's fine. The trees are swaying a little bit. Okay, fine. A little time goes by. I go to South Carolina.
That's correct.
While Tree Mom is away, the tree that was thriving, the one that like the canopy like kind of like sprouted up, like had a teenage growth spurt where it's like, you know, his pants are coming to his calves. And he, you know, and you're like, I gotta get new pants for this guy or whatever. Paul calls me, or voice messages me, I should say, and is like, the tree by my office fell over.
This guy's growing so much.
Got top heavy.
He's like trying to break his constraints.
Yeah, he grew up, but it's still a skinny little trunk because he's just a baby.
He's just a baby.
So you kind of wrestled with it and stuck the stake back deeper kind of thing.
Yes, I pulled it up straight, and then I reset the stake and hammered it in. Remember that phrase.
Yes.
Because that'll come back later.
Yeah, well, okay. So I'm like, okay. So then I get back, and it's sort of like had slowly become the Leaning Tower of Pisa tree again. Like it was...
Leaning Tower of Treesa.
Leaning Tower of Treesa. Leaning Tower of Treesa. So, okay. So I started like messing around with it, and then I got like... It's not going to stay. Like it's the stake is wobbly. Like it's all fucked at this point. So I grab all these patio chairs and create like a fortress of patio chairs around the tree. Okay. And that's sort of, and then I had to use like these weights that we use to hold the door open, like to keep the patio chairs from scooting.
We want to draw screen doors.
Yeah, so when we do our screen doors, so I put the little weights in because it was like tipping it was like pushing against the patio chairs. Mm-hmm. So I got it all propped up, and I'm like, this cannot stand. Literally, I'm like, this cannot stand. I gotta call like a tree person. I need to get these trees professionally staked yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know who to fucking call at this point, but like 5 years ago, we called this company. I'll just say who it is because I don't care. Because when I tell you the name of the company, you'll know why I called them. They're called Tree Care LA.
Haven't we used them before?
That's what I just said. 5 years ago, we called.
Okay.
So 5 years ago, because we have this is a side tree drama from 5 years ago. Yeah. We have this lemon tree that's like out of fucking control.
Now this lemon tree, it's very pretty. The lemon flower is sweet.
No, I'm obsessed
but
with
the fruit of the lemon is impossible to eat.
Because what?
It's a song.
Oh, okay. So we needed like a team to come because it's like hanging over
a dream.
That was like hanging over our neighbor's driveway and all this stuff. And
that tree was going all over the place.
The tree was like out of control.
It broke containment.
So 5 years ago, we called Tree Care LA. They sent a team with ladders.
We used them before.
What the fuck is happening right now? Am I RFK Jr.?
Am I RFK Jr.?
Is there a worm in my brain? Is there a worm eating my brain? What's happening right now?
Please continue.
All right. So they were in my phone. So I just pick up the phone and I call up old Tree Care LA.
Text Tree Care LA, you up?
If I can call him up, I call him up. And I'm like, hey, y'all did work on one of our trees. Great. 5 years ago. I got these 2 trees. This is what's going on, essentially. Like, I'd say all the things. Mm-hmm. I didn't say I restaked the tree badly, which that's going to come in to play. Or no, I think we did say we tried to restake the tree or whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling the story to the guy, and he's like, okay, hang on. Where did you get the trees? And I say where, and I guess I won't say where, which, by the way, I don't think it matters. I'll just say where. This place, Moon Valley Nurseries. I drove to the valley in May, and the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I went all around the trees. They were so nice there. The guy was so nice. I got these trees on sale, like whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Moon Valley Nurseries, and he goes, ugh. Well, I was afraid you were going to say that. I was like,
I don't think you even told me that.
No, I told you none of this. This is what I'm telling you now.
You told me none of it?
None of it.
One thing I know you told me.
Well, okay, yeah. I gave you very cliff noted. We've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
That's so true.
And so we have not had time. But all of it came to... Well,
you haven't had time to tree brief.
Oh my God. He's like, I was afraid you're going to say that. He's like, when they plant their trees, well, he's like, well, they didn't spread out the root ball or whatever. And I'm like, well, spread
out the root ball.
I don't know what he's saying, but I was like, but because like they didn't plant the trees. Mm-hmm. And now I'm realizing I made a mistake because I probably should have hired them to plant the trees, but at this point I'm like,
well, it turns out it would have been bad anyway. They don't spread out the root ball.
I don't believe him, but whatever.
Why don't you believe him?
I do not believe him.
Why?
Because I don't think you can make a blanket statement about like that.
But if you've had experience with
if it happened to you once with one dude at Moon Valley Nursery, now all of a sudden you're going to impugn all of Moon Valley Nursery?
But he's not saying it happened to him once.
This is my point.
He's acting like...
Well, don't jump ahead of the story.
Oh, okay.
Because
it sounds like you jumped ahead of the story.
No, it sounds like you're taking this guy's word as gospel.
Well, because you're saying it happened once, and I'm saying why would he pretend that this was an ongoing problem?
Because he was saying that this was the problem. He was already diagnosing the problem, and yet Moon Valley Nursery did not plant it. So he was diagnosing it wrong. And I was like, they didn't plant it.
That's before he saw what it was. He made an assumption.
This guy, you better tone it down on this guy because things are going to happen in this story.
Okay.
And I was like, all right. I was like, well, they didn't do it. And he's like, oh, well, did you try to restake, da-da-da? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, let me guess. How'd you try to get the stake in the ground? Like use a hammer or something?
Yeah, I took offense at that. Because...
Well, he's your best friend. I don't know why you're defending him now.
What else would you use?
Well, apparently there's a tool.
Yeah, but if you don't have that tool, if you're a normal human being who doesn't... You're not some fucking druid who's making your life all about trees.
Well, then
of course you use a hammer.
Then he goes on to mansplain to me that, what you really need to use is a stake driver. It's a tool they have at Home Depot, but an average person wouldn't have it.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker.
Because why would you buy like $100 and something tool just to use it?
If you're going to bang a stick into the ground and you have a hammer, there's no way you are thinking, is there a special kind of hammer I should be using for this?
At this point, I'm like losing my mind because these trees are being held up by patio chairs and doorstops. And I'm a tree mom, okay? And this guy, I'm like, get to the fucking point. Like at this point, I'm like...
Your baby is in danger.
My child is in danger. Like, I'm Shirley MacLaine at the end of Terms of Endearment at this point, and I'm like, can you send someone out? I was like, is there anybody that can come look at me? I'm like, can you do it? Do you do this? Like, can you just send them? And they're like, yeah, okay, well, I'll just get someone to call you and schedule you in the morning and to come out and assess. Like, he won't take photos. You know, because I'm like, I'll send you a photo right now of the layout, you know, of the situation. Because, I mean, at this point, if I'm running a business, I'll be like, I'll have a guy out there in 2 days with some steaks and a steak driver.
Yeah.
Just send me a couple photos here's your invoice. Yeah. Like, that's how I would do things. Yeah. But not this guy. So, of course, no one calls me. So I call again. And like the next day. And I'm like, say, I was just, I think I was supposed to schedule something with you to get an assessment, And so the lady was like, oh, yeah, well, I can send Oscar out. Oscar can come like next week. And I'm like, okay, can you put me on a wait list in case there's a opening sooner? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, okay, great, I'll take it. And so at this point, I'm waiting for Oscar. Now, I'm thinking this is going to be straightforward. Oscar's going to come, and he's going to be like, well, obviously, you need professional staking here.
Yeah, look at this. Somebody probably banged this in with a hammer.
Yeah, let me guess. Did you watch a YouTube tutorial and think you could do it by yourself? Okay, fine. And I'm willing to be like, yes, But Oscar shows up. By the way, nicest guy. Nicest guy.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, so Oscar wants to take a tour of the property,
Oh, fun. Oscar, do you want the grand tour?
I'm like, here's my baby tree I got from the city. So I told him about the baby tree, and he's like, oh, crepe myrtle.
Crepe myrtle.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, I got it free from the city. And he's like, uh-huh. He's like, I'm not a fan of crepe myrtles. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty, but it won't give you a lot of shade or, And I was like, well, it's free from the city. And he's like, yeah, well, that program. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so you remember Mayor Villaraigosa, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah. The fucking mayor just endorsed him for governor today. And he was like, oh, God. And I was like, yeah. He's like, the guy promised to plant 1 million trees. Mm-hmm. Sounds good, right? I love this guy. And I'm like, yeah, it does sound good. He's like, but then, they just deliver a little seedling to you. And then you have to promise to care and cultivate the tree. Now, is that really planting 1 million trees? And I'm like, no, I agree. It is not.
I mean, if you're forcing me to look at just on the face of this, no. It is not the same as
you're right. That's bullshit. Fuck Villaraigosa. I don't want him for governor. I don't want any of the governors. I don't want any of them. I'm fucking, throw them all in the trash.
Let's do no governor in California for just a year and see how we like it.
So then he's like, okay. So then it turns out the 2 trees in our parkway, which I kind of asked him about. Because someone mentioned, I think your plum trees are dead. Your purple plum trees are dead.
Yes.
Now, how would I know?
Trees we inherited
these trees
from
were
the previous inhabitants.
Yes. So how would I know? Because the trees look dead half the year.
Yeah.
So this is like, I'm telling him, I'm like, look, I don't know. I don't know from trees. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, sometimes they look alive. Sometimes they look dead to me. Deciduous, evergreen, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah. He's like, they're both dead. And I was like, all right, well, what happened, do you think? Because I've lived here for 11 years and they've been fine. And he's like, well, it's hard to say. This 4-year drought we're going on, like they've been having a lot of trouble. These trees have been having, and I'm like, okay, Oscar's teaching me a little something.
Thank you, Oscar.
And I'm like, well, what do I do? And he was like, well, the parkway, that's like a city thing. So you have to like report it to the city. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, shit. Because these things are like fucking fire hazards now, right? And I'm like, all right. And I was like, well, what should I plant? I don't want to plant the same thing. And so we had a big conversation about that. He's a fan of cork oak. Now, I'm fine going down the road and figuring out how to plant some cork oak out there where the dead trees are, but we got to figure out how to remove the dead trees. I don't know. I'm not going to call tree care about LA, but because I don't know.
They were so good to us last time, though. Didn't you find?
Yeah. I'm
The
not
one
saying
guy
they
that
were
came out here
bad.
was really nice.
They all are nice except for this one guy who is like angry at me.
This fucking guy. He's on my hammer.
Who like thinks I'm the dumbest fucking person. And I'm like, I don't work at Tree Care LA, dude.
Yeah, man.
You think I know? I'm just a tree mom. And I'm new. I'm a new tree mom. And I'm just trying
Have pity on a new tree mom.
like, okay, so anyway, so Oscar walks out back, takes a look, basically is like, oh yeah, these stakes are, I mean, by the way, all of this was solved in the first 5 minutes of my initial phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the stakes need redone professionally.
Yeah.
They need to be leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's level them up. Then he starts going on and on about, the watering schedule and I don't fucking know.
His wife.
Like we're just
Kids don't respect
he
him.
wants to hang out and by the way, I had to pay for this consultation. So, I'm stupidly like $150 in for this shit at this point. And I'm thinking I'll hire them to come stake it and that'll go toward the thing, which by the way, now we're talking more than the trees cost at this point. But then, okay, so he leaves. He's like, I'll send you the quote. Da, 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 everything's great. So I'm waiting. So I get this like estimate. And I was like, wow, this cost more than the team they sent to shave down the lemon tree. Jesus. That's what I'm thinking. Like, do I get to keep the stake driver? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like jumping all over myself to pay more than an entire team of guys with like power tools and ladders. And because I'm thinking there's just like two dudes that are coming with giant sticks and they're going to stake drive him down. That's what I'm thinking. And it's going to take him like 45 minutes tops. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm like, I don't know. So I wrote back and I was like, hey, I'm just thinking something here. Is there like a guarantee on this? Like, are we like 2 months from now, if these trees blow over again, do y'all come and make sure those things are staked in, So then I get this email back today. By the way, at this point, I'm like not wanting to pay this money.
Yeah.
So like I'm going to find someone else to take care of the staking. Like I don't think they're the only people in the entire populated city of Los Angeles that know how to professionally stake trees. Like I just feel like there are other people that can come give me another bid or whatever. Okay, let me find this. Yeah, okay. And I just said, if the trees collapse again, would someone come and redo that? I'm looking over the quote, or is it full price if the trees need refortified? Thanks. I mean, not even an hour goes by. Hi, Janie. There's no way we could guarantee a staking job. In fact, we can kind of guarantee the stakes will fail. I know. I know that sounds stupid. Let me explain. The tree shouldn't have failed. It did fail because the nursery gave you a tree with a bad root system. So it was given its first stakes. These are supposed to be like training wheels. Eventually, the tree gets good enough that it never needs them again. But your tree was relying on whatever stakes it had when it got planted. By the way, not true, because I went watching YouTube videos and inserted myself to try to restake. But the tree got bigger. ... And it outgrew the level 1 stakes. So now we'd come over and install some level 2 or level 3 stakes. But it's still a tree with a bum root system relying on stakes.
How do they? Okay.
The stakes get weaker over time. The effect of weather causing wood decay. And the tree gets bigger and heavier. Eventually, the tree exceeds the strength of the level 3 stakes. And it will need some level 5 stakes.
What happened to 4? There's no level 4 stake. Like after 3, they're just like, we got to bump it up to 5. And then we go to 10.
They'll be even bigger. Probably steel stakes by that point, anchored into concrete in the ground, and they'll be expensive. Unfortunately, any staking you do should be considered temporary when you're staking a tree with an insufficient root system. Now, mind you, this guy was not even the guy that walked in my back. He's not even seen a photo of my tree.
Yeah. They're relying on the first guy's assessment that the nursery sold us.
That's the same guy.
That's the same guy. Okay. So his assessment just from looking at this tree and knowing where it's from.
Never looked at the tree. This man never looked at a photo of the tree and didn't come to our property to walk around the trees.
Oh, he didn't come here.
Oscar came
Only
here.
Oscar did.
Oscar came.
Okay.
I'm having some feelings about this that would make me say some things that might not be very nice.
Well,
and I'm a tree mom, and I don't want to go there.
Of course not. But you know, they say never cross a tree, mom.
Oh, Mama Bear's gonna come out.
What's the difference between a pit bull and a tree, mom? Lipstick.
I wrote some bullshit stuff back.
I mean, it is wild that this guy just made this assessment. I assumed. I can't believe he never was here.
He's reacting to the sound of my voice.
It's that and the nursery. He hates this nursery.
I got upset. So I was like, I'm just gonna, you know what? Why am I messing with them? Yeah. Why am I messing with them? Yeah, I have a little sunk cost fallacy. I got, I'm in deep with Oscar, but I'm not going any further. Mm-hmm. So I pick up the phone. I get Moon Valley Nursery on the horn. Robert.
Hi, Robert.
He could not have been nicer. I'm like, hey, here's the situation. I came home on a week's vacation. And I don't remember the words. And he's like, oh, well, he's like, we don't do staking, but I got a whole list of landscapers we work with. Just send me some photos. Mm-hmm. And I'll get right back to you with like some people that you can call in your area and get someone out there. Mm-hmm. Texted me. I sent him the photos. He's like, got him. Hasn't sent me the list yet. I'll follow up with him tomorrow. I mean, and like, by the way, Moon Valley Nursery might have been one of the nicest experiences of my life. Like when I went to shop for those trees, it was like a whole experience. Like Felicia went with me. We walked all around the entire property. It was like a forest kind of thing. It was like,
it's lovely.
Cool. Now, I still don't have anyone to stake these trees. Maybe I'm making a mistake trying to save that tree. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, Tree Care LA, like I went in for a cold and he told me I had stage 4 cancer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on top of that, then I went to see an oncologist and they're like, you can beat this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to take, like, this
Yeah.
lying down.
Absolutely.
Like, what's the worst that can happen? I put another 2 years into this tree and it doesn't work out, and then I have to replace. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I'm obviously going to, like, see if I can turn it around.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's only been in the ground in our yard for 3 months.
Yeah.
So how does he know that it's a bad root system?
Yeah.
And why was it growing so much and flowering so many?
Yeah.
Like, it kept, like, popping all these yellow flowers.
Yeah.
Like, does that mean it's a bad root system?
Yeah.
Like, it can't ever, like, grow strong roots to support itself, or the trunk ever thicken up after 3. By the way, they told me it had to be staked for like 3 years at least.
Oh, wow.
Because it has to establish, like, roots.
Yeah. Yeah. And the trunk has to grow.
And, like, thicken and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I reported the dead trees to the city of Los Angeles through the portal yesterday after Oscar told me I got to go through the city to get these things removed. Well, they wrote me back. And they're like, those are unpermitted trees, so that's your problem. So now I got to figure out how to remove 2 big ass dead trees on top of saving my baby trees.
Yeah. You're going through a real tree mom crisis right now.
I mean, yeah. There's just, like, no support for tree moms in this country.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. The judgment is, like, everywhere I go, it's, like, overwhelming. Because,
sickens me.
I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, it sickens me. People don't understand how hard it is.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I might be dead by the time those fucking trees, take root anyway.
Well, with any luck.
I want the aliens to come and deliver me from this hell that we're in.
I wish they would come. Please, calling occupants of interplanetary craft. We are your friends.
Come to my house. By the way, it sounds like we own a forest when we live on, like, the smallest patch of land.
I don't think anyone was under the impression.
We mentioned a lot of trees.
We did mention.
By the way, none of them create any shade. We had no shade. I keep trying to get shade.
I'm with Oscar on that cork oak.
He said, but then we have to get rid of the crepe myrtle. I think we should stick with the crepe myrtle.
What if we transfer the crepe myrtle?
I don't want to transfer it. To where?
Okay.
Where you want to put it?
What does it matter anymore?
I'm sorry. Tree mom came.
You got overprotective as a tree mom.
Your tree mom is tired.
What if we were to put the crepe myrtle where the dead trees are?
I think we should put taller trees where the dead trees are, because I am interested in growing tall tree canopy shade.
So you're saying that's where we should put a cork oak?
I think we should get rid of the dead trees and plant 2 cork oaks in the parkway.
But then wasn't there also a concern that the roots are too close to a water main or something?
Yeah, it's all messed up everywhere. We'll be dead by the time that's a problem.
Do you think? Because it seems to be a problem right now.
Oh, and I mean, well, remember when Catherine and I planted the crepe myrtle, and Catherine, like, hit some pipe, and then we had to call the gas company, and then they had to come, and then I had to wait for all the utility people to come out and spray. So maybe you're right. Maybe we should plant, like, similar sized trees where the dead plum trees are, just because we know that those don't interfere with the pipes or the sidewalk. So maybe oaks are too big there.
We could also find out from somebody who knows.
Well, okay, so next door, Jesse and them, they have that little...
Don't dox our neighbor.
They have that little Chinese flame.
Yeah.
That they planted.
Yeah.
And I was telling Oscar, and Oscar agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said it could be cool to mimic Jesse's Chinese flame in the parkway, in our parkway, because he's like, it can look cool when this same trees on the street like that.
Yeah, but you know what? We live in a neighborhood where, and this is very common to LA, I think, where the topography or whatever you want to call it, it varies from house to house. There's no like uniformity on the streets of like
in some
all
neighborhoods
these types of
there
trees.
are though, like
in some, yes. I'm not
where
saying
there's like
all.
palm tree, like in Beverly Hills.
Yes, I said not all. Come on.
I'm just saying. But there's some streets in our neighborhood that have like really shady streets, and I'm very jealous of the mature trees.
I am too.
There's like zero shade on it. No one planted any fucking shade trees on our street.
We have no shade on our block, and I think that.
They do rip up the sidewalks though.
Because it's sure they do. Because it would only be those two trees and they're on separate lots. I don't think that would be an interesting effect. If everybody had them.
But what if it started? We don't even have to plant trees in the place of the dead plum trees.
No, we don't.
We could plant like shrubs.
We could, but who cares? We could just leave it empty.
But some people do their parkways like crazy in this neighborhood. Like they'll like landscape the house.
I don't like it.
I think it can look cool sometimes.
I don't like it more than I do like it from what I've seen.
Well, I probably wouldn't be able to keep any of it alive anyway, so it wouldn't fucking matter.
Well, on that note, let's take a break.
What about the lantana? Like on the street over there, they do that orangey lantana in the parkway, and it looks really pretty. All right, y'all. Well, we're taking a break anyway. If you have an idea for what to put in our parkway, guys, stuff we can't kill, stuff that won't break the water line or rip up the sidewalks, let us know.
There you go.
We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh my God, are you gonna make it?
I'm fine.
Oh, we should let everyone know that we're actually recording this one day.
It's true.
Before.
It's true.
Because, and I'm gonna tell everyone why.
Okay.
So this is Thursday night. Okay, you're getting this on Friday. I'll probably.
Oh my God! Happy 9/11, everyone.
Oh my God. Yes, it is 9/11. I haven't even seen one thing about that today. I haven't had time to like go online.
No, the news has been interested in other things.
Yeah. So tomorrow, which is your today, if you're listening to this, is Paul's birthday.
It's very true.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, my honey.
And we have dinner plans with some friends.
Yeah.
So we were not going to be able to record on your birthday.
Yes.
Which is why.
We said, let's do it a day early.
Yes, which is why I'm having trouble, like, you know, this is like your big podcast day.
Oh, because I did Freedom earlier today.
Yes.
And we do 2 episodes back to back.
Yes, and then I made you tape me.
Oh, you didn't make me, honey. I was happy to help you.
Okay, because I had an audition to tape.
An audition.
Yeah, so then there was that, and so it was like not probably the best night.
All right, I got a little disco nap. You know.
Well, all I know is it's your birthday tomorrow, and I hope that you get everything you want on your birthday.
Guess what?
What?
I already have it.
Oh my God. And then yes, and then you've got some tour dates coming up.
I do, man, and we really need to sell tickets.
Well, why don't you tell everyone what's going on?
I will. We are finishing up the Varietopia tour in October, which I can't believe is now next month, but it is. And we have 4 dates left in the tour. I'm looking for...
Well, you have a Los Angeles date this month.
That's very true. The 21st of September.
Which is a different show than the tour show.
Yes. We'll be live at Lodge Room and, of course, live streaming that show, 7 p.m. Pacific, Sunday, September 21st.
Okay.
And then I will tell you the exact dates.
Of your October, the dates and the cities and the venues.
Shows.
Yeah. Tell everyone the cities and the venues.
I'm going to do exactly that.
Yeah. And that people can go to varietopia.com to get all of this information.
Here's the thing. Wednesday, October 15th, Charleston, South Carolina.
What? I wish I could go.
Always a fun time.
It's my hometown.
We'll be back at the Charleston Music Hall.
And I went last year and it was awesome.
Yes, we had a great crowd
So it's a totally different show this year. So.
Totally different show. Come on out, see us again.
Charleston Music Hall.
Friday, October 17th.
Yes.
The Polsky Theater.
Yes.
In Overland Park, Kansas. Tickets have sold extremely well for that show.
Really?
So you better hurry.
Overland Park, Kansas.
Yes. That is
Okay.
almost sold out, I believe.
Okay.
Saturday, October 18th.
Yes.
The Sheldon Concert Hall and Art Galleries in St. Louis, Missouri. Please come out and see that.
Wait, it's a concert hall and art gallery. That's kind of interesting.
See? Come on out and see us.
Yeah. And
Then you're
then.
going to see the Mona Lisa. And then we finish it up in Louisville, Kentucky. Old Foresters Paris Town Hall.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that like Pioneer Town in the desert?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't mind if it were. But
Me
please,
neither. I'm dying to go back to the desert, by the way.
please do come and see us.
Like, I really want to go to Joshua Tree someday. Why?
You've been to Joshua Tree, have you not?
We've been there together.
Yeah, I
Thanks
was
for
gonna say.
remembering.
Well, you said you want to go there someday.
I said back there someday.
Okay, I need you to get off my fucking
Don't you
ass.
remember when we went to the Integratron?
I'll never forget going to the Integratron.
Okay, then. I've been dying to go
You're
back.
talking to me like the tree guy.
Well, I mean, listen. They say it's contagious.
What's contagious?
Violence.
Being an asshole?
Political violence.
Oh, my God.
The tree guy treats me like that, then I turn around and I treat
Yeah.
someone else like that.
You can't spell treat without tree.
What? What?
You heard me.
Anyway, I had the best experience of my life. Well, okay.
Oh, my God. Let's hear it.
It wasn't the best experience of my life because I've had a lot of great experiences.
What a weird declaration and backtrack.
I had one.
You had a nice experience.
Mm,
Was it not that nice?
yeah, it was nice. It was better than nice.
Okay.
It was like awesome.
Okay. Why don't you tell me about it?
Okay, so I got tickets. So my friend Claire, who lives in London, she does not listen to this podcast. So who cares if she gets a shout out or whatever?
Yeah, fuck you, Claire. You too good for our podcast?
She was like, go see this. And she sent me a link to see Matt, this feminist Irish pop country singer who was kicking off her tour in Los Angeles.
Was it the first night of the tour?
Yeah, and then her album came out.
Wow.
She sent me the link, and then her album dropped like 3 days after I grabbed the tickets. And then it got like this, like all these amazing reviews, like Rolling Stone, and then I was like, oh, thank God I got the tickets like before the album like took off, kind of a thing. And I was like, okay, I'll go. But then it was one of those things. It was like when I bought the tickets to see Willie Nelson on his 90th birthday, where I was like, I'm clearly having a midlife crisis. And I'm, although as my friend Catherine says, it's a midlife celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I don't know why buying tickets to a concert is a midlife crisis.
Well, like panic buy, kind of like, I'm going to go, like, I don't have plans to go to this, but I'm going to go to this kind of a thing. Like, kind of like I have to prove to myself that I'm spontaneous and I'm.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Well, it's sort of like, I don't know. It was just like one of those things, right?
I think you've always been this way.
Yes, but not at the age that I am now.
You just think
Which
about it.
recontextualizes everything.
I think you were just thinking about it after you did it because it's a type of thing that you would do. But now you're at an age where you're like, why did I do that? When the reality is it's a fun thing to do and you were being spontaneous.
I know, but it was like the concert was like a late Monday night, which I was like, now I do like a school night going out because I don't like traffic, the parking. Like I like sort of like a ghost town vibe. Exactly. I'm actually like prefer to do things on weeknights than on weekend nights. That's sort of my thing. But I will say like they were like doors open at 9, and I'm like, oh, that's like when I'm normally like not doing things.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I got the tickets, and I was like, wow, like Paul's not gonna go to this with me. Like I know when I tell him it's Monday at 9, he's gonna be like, yeah, no. You basically
And
were
lo, it came to pass.
You were nice about it though. You said if I can't find anyone to go, then come back to you. Circle back to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So, anyway, Catherine could go, and she never heard of CMAT, but I had already been like listening now for days. Like at this point I'm like psyched because I'm like, I really like the music, because it's the kind of thing where like sometimes like indie artists or whatever, people are like, oh, you're going to love her or whatever. And then I'm like, it's not really my thing, But Claire has known me since I was like young, like 14 or whatever. And so I do feel like she knows music really well. She's a big music fan, but also like introduced me to a lot of music in high school. Like I have core memories about it, And so I think that's why I just clicked on the tickets, because Claire was like, you're going to dig this. And like, I knew for some reason. And so, so Catherine was getting in after a long trip to Canada the night before.
Right.
So she was like on East Coast time, and she was like, kind of like, well, when do I have to let you know by? Because I knew that was like pushing to ask her to like go out the next night or whatever.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like, listen, it's going to be great. I'll drive it. I'm going to drive us. We're going to have a nice dinner. Like, it's going to be perfect or whatever. Then guess what? Everything was perfect. The whole night was perfect.
Yes.
So, like, we go and have, first of all, we have pizza at this place I had heard was really great pizza. It happens to be in this restaurant that happens to be where you and I met in 2003.
That's right.
However, it was not that place.
Yes, that place is not there anymore, but the building still stands.
Well, the address is the same.
Yes.
Yeah, like, but it's a different restaurant now.
Yes.
It used to be a restaurant called Café des Artistes. And now it's a restaurant that does pizza called La Matico Mama something. Lama. Do I look it up?
Makusa?
Mama say makusa. Mama say
Makusa. Mama say makusa.
Anyway, so we go, we had this amazing dinner. We shared the everything. Go to the venue. This is another thing. I was like, hate parking in Hollywood. First of all, it is a ripoff.
1000%.
But I pulled right into the parking lot next to the venue. Catherine was like, I'm getting the parking because I guess because I got the tickets or whatever, and which she didn't have to do. Literally right by the door of the venue. Now,
like you're saying, in front of, next door to,
or
like around the corner.
Like this, like the car was against the wall of the venue.
Perfect.
You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying.
Like the lot was adjoining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
Like literally next to the door.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't like stand at concerts. Like
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I can't do it. So I bought balcony seats.
Nice.
So we had balcony seats. So we walk in already. The vibes are pristine. Like, I don't know what to expect at this thing because, like I don't go to like a lot of live music. Like I don't like crowds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me to like overcome some of that neuroses, like it has to be very specific and very like,
yeah,
worth it for me.
I mean, it is kind of a hassle, Yeah.
And so like we go up to our seats. Like this is such a mixed crowd. I can't even tell you. Like there's people, there's older people than me. There's families. There's younger people. There's like, it's just like so diverse and chill. And we go down our road. There's like a dad there with like a 12-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son who was bored because they clearly drug him
Right.
to, because she wanted to go see CMAD.
Right.
Right. And so like we're like climbing over this family, and it was just like so lovely. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Catherine's like literally just going along for the ride with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's just like, I trust you.
Yeah.
She basically is like, I think like you're an arbiter of cool or whatever. And I'm like, what? Like, that's not always true, but whatever. I mean, yeah, I like art and stuff.
She respects your taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
She trusts your taste.
Yeah. She knows I'm like interested in things
Mm-hmm.
and allows it to happen. So as soon as CMAT came out, like instantly, like as soon as she came out, she's saying like the last song on her new album, and she was like up on like a, like kind of like, what are those things on the sides, like little balconies on the sides at the top of the stage? Like normally there would be like seats there in an opera, but instead it's like a parapet.
Oh, what are those called?
I don't know. This is at the
boxes?
at the Fonda,
Yeah.
which is like an old theater that has been kind of renovated.
Right.
She came out on the side up above the
That's
crowd,
Yeah.
and the band was like behind a curtain
Yeah.
to do the first thing. And there's like a spotlight on her, and she's like looking down and like doing the whole thing.
That fucking rules. I love shit like that.
And then they go into like one of the crazier numbers where then and then they reveal the band and the stage and her like picture behind, because I guess they're changing over the stage and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She goes on the stage. She proceeds to give like maybe one of the most charismatic, insanely embodied performances I may have ever seen. Like the band and her are so connected. They're kind of dressed alike, and they have sort of stagecraft things that they do together.
Yeah.
Like little like freezes and holds, and they did a little line dance before one of the songs. And then, the banter is like very relaxed and opinionated and fun and just like in the moment. Like she's clearly just like at home and just saying whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
She apparently was sick. She was like, I've been sick for 3 days. I'm full of American, medications, and all this stuff. And I was like, at that point I turned to Catherine and I was like, I'm sorry. This is her sick? Because what in the fuck?
Yeah.
Like literally. Like we were like, this is insane. Like Catherine's like literally like, this is insane. I was like, I don't even know what we're watching. Like at some point we're like clutching, like I'm like clutching her to the point where I was like, is it like we're seeing Beyonce or something? Like, I don't know. And Catherine was like, I feel like we're seeing Prince for the first time. Because it's just like that, like seeing like a one of a kind artist in an early part of their taking off kind of a thing. And she was like engaging with the audience. She was so fucking brave. I mean, I don't understand this. Like when you're like a singer, pop star, I mean, and you do it, like you engage with the audience too, but it's a little different too, because she's a woman, she's a young woman, and you're a comedian and you have
and an old man.
I'm just saying, like, you're used to like dealing with the audience.
Yeah.
And at one point someone fainted. She was like, oh, someone's down, clear. She made everyone clear on the floor, the standing room, clear a path. And was cool, like calm, cool as a cucumber through the whole thing till they got a medic. The band quietly exited the stage. They brought all the house lights up, everyone waiting with this like Red Sea parted pathway.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't see down from where we were sitting, like what was going on. And I'm like so anxiety ridden. Like, I'm like, is this person dead? Like, is the person dead? You know what I mean? Like, and Catherine's like, no. She's like, do you know how many concerts I've passed out at? It's fine or whatever.
Oh, God.
So like, and it was hot, because we had that heat wave and everything, and it was hot in there. And so I think it was like a dehydrated young person or something like that.
Right, cuckoo.
So then they got everyone. So then once everyone started clapping, it was clear that the person was okay.
Right.
And then And then they came back on the stage. They were resuming the show. And there were all like these drunk people in the crowd, you know, because they're just like loving life. There was someone who dressed up like a cow, like a cow, like, but also, I don't know. She had,
like a cow costume with udders and stuff.
well, like with ears, but like with cowboy boots, but like with ears and like a pattern of a cow, but
Okay,
like
but
but like a
clothes?
little mini skirt kind of
Right.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was far away, but I didn't.
I would say that's different than dressing up like a
Well,
cow.
but she engaged with her at the beginning and was like, "Are you?"
She had a cow themed.
She was like, "Are you a cow?"
Right.
And she was like, "Perfect. It's so weird. That's exactly what I would do, or whatever." You know, like, no, can't do my Irish. She's just like, "Hey, wait, let me think. Irish. What? Top of the morning. Top of the morning to you. Are you a cow? Wait, what? Wait, what is it?
Are you a cow?
Are you a cow? Cow."
That's exactly what I would do.
That's exactly how she was. It's exactly what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. It's exactly what I would do. so by the end of the show, she asked her to come on stage.
Mm-hmm.
This girl was so drunk.
Mm-hmm.
She like tripped up the stage. Like the stagehands had to like hoist her up on. Now at this point, like if it's for me, I might be going back on my decision here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like this girl's gonna vomit on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know, but not. See, Matt. She's like, "Come on, we're all gonna help her. We're all gonna go. We're a community.
Mm-hmm.
We're all gonna hold her up, you know, or whatever, you know." And like, didn't bat an eye. Did her like "I'm a Cowboy" song or whatever
Right.
it was, and then like the musicians were like helping her. Like she was swaying in the opposite way that you know, like the whole time. Anyway, and then I was like, I mean, I'm like, she's like brave.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like in with her fans. Like she's
Yeah.
like in it with her fans.
Yeah.
Like she's giving them full access to her kind of like without hesitation
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like she's like, this is my calling. Like I am here. And then there was a fan that had badgered her for weeks to play an old song online. And she was like, "Where are you?" And they're like, "Oh, Olivia, I'm going to do it for you." And she did it. And then like ended up like hugging the girl. I mean, you could tell like
Wow.
Then the final number, she climbed over the barrier into the audience and was like,
So she's like walking through the
singing,
crowd.
like scream singing, like
Yeah.
like this power ballad, and like jumping up and down with them, and like, you know, like together, and like hugging them all, and she's like full of like sweating, and it was like a happening.
Absolutely.
When I tell you, it was like, I was like, I don't know what I just saw. Like Catherine, like the next morning texted me, and she's like, "I miss C-Matt," and I'm like, "I know, me too." Like what did we just see?
That sounds incredible, and I'm so glad you had that experience. I do wish that I could have been able to go.
I know.
But I'm glad that it did not prevent you from going.
Yes.
And that hopefully I'll get the chance to see her another time.
I know, but when like it would, I'm like, she's
young and I'm old. So
she is young.
She'll be going out on tour again.
But what I'm bummed about, though, in a kind of a way, is like by her next tour, I don't think it's going to be that kind of a space.
Yeah.
Where we're all like seeing each other and like having this all happen together, you know, like.
Let's see where she's going to be when we're in London. Maybe she's going to be nearby.
Actually, I was kind of looking that up. Yeah, we are going to London, guys, because Paul's doing Thrilling Adventure 20-year anniversary on November 1st.
Correct.
I'm tagging along. Guess what all the spouses are?
I'm also doing, I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
What?
That I was booked to do something else as well while I'm there. But I don't
in
know.
London.
Yeah. I don't know if it's been advertised or whatever. Anyway,
Well,
more on
once
that
you
later.
find out about it, you can share.
More on that later. But
yeah, if she's in London or something, we should try to see.
Yeah. Now, you recall that when I was, speaking of London, when I performed at Soho House
Yes, I do
the
recall.
Soho Theater.
The Soho Theater.
Soho
You
House.
did like a month-long residency there, and
No, it's not a month. It was just a week.
Oh, sorry. I keep
Yeah.
mixing that up with Melbourne.
Melbourne.
All right. So wait. So
Somebody
Yes.
had a heart attack
yes.
during my
yes.
show.
Yes.
And I'm up on stage and I'm almost like halfway through. It was just about like the halfway point of my set.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I hear somebody go, ugh, like that. And I thought at first,
They were reacting to you.
I thought this guy hates me.
Yeah.
This guy's like, because it sounded like revulsion. It
Yeah.
sounded like I've been here for so long, I can't take this anymore. And then there was like some people like, oh, no.
Emotion. Yeah.
And somebody said, I think he's having a heart attack.
God.
And so the show stopped.
Scary.
I was no CMAT. I did not know what to do. So I'm just like watching this happen. And somebody from the theater comes up to me and says, should we take a break while they deal with that?
Were you like, oh, no, I'd like to keep doing my set?
No, I was so dazed. I was like, yes, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And then I said, we're going to take a break. And then I sat backstage and I was just like, I did not know what to do.
Right.
I was just sitting there by myself, like looking at the floor, just dazed. And then after a while, somebody came in and said, so the paramedics are here and they're taking him out. And he was conscious, as they were taking him out. I said, okay, good. And they said, do you want to continue the show? And I said, do people want me to do that?
Right.
And they said, yeah, they're all up at the bar. They're just like waiting
Yeah.
to come back down.
I think it's like you have to at that point.
And
Like it's sort of like a thing of like, we can't go home on that. You know what I mean?
I guess.
We
but
paid to see this comedy show. We want to laugh. Like,
I guess.
did they laugh in the second half? Like, was there
Yeah.
a release? Was
No,
it like a
fucking-
good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
course.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, because after that, they're like, oh, thank God we're here. We're
It was
alive.
so crazy. But
You know?
I'm haunted by how deer in the headlights I was about the whole thing.
My feeling about CMAT, though, is like someone probably passes out at every minute. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like people are dancing and they're like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
playing
yeah.
festivals like Glastonbury.
You know
and
what?
stuff like
It
that.
probably is more common at
and,
music shows.
like
yeah.
Coachella, or like they're like dehydrated and they've done,
Yeah.
something like that.
Still,
like,
though.
and there's like a band on this. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's sweating. Like you're by yourself and you're kind of.
Here's the thing that sucks, though, is that I said to the box office, are you able to tell from where the person was sitting who that was? And they said yes. And I said, well, you'd let me know if there's a follow-up, like let me know that the guy was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, they never did.
Ugh.
I think the guy was fine.
Well, who knows?
Why would you do that?
Maybe they don't know because the family would have to follow up with them.
But if I say I think the guy was fine, just say, yeah, he was probably fine.
Okay, sorry, fine. But what I'm saying is they don't know. There's no way the box office got that information.
No, if they had his information, they could find out.
Like through Google or something. Like
Or they
the
could
obituary. Look for the
Call or something, or look through the obituaries. Jesus Christ. Just because I didn't handle it like CMAT doesn't mean the person died automatically.
Well, by the way, this is putting me in mind. No spoilers. It's been out for a while, but Hacks had a storyline where someone died at the show, at her like comedy
Did I
taping.
see that one? I don't think I saw that one. I don't remember this.
Oh wait, really? You don't remember?
Yeah, I don't
It was
remember.
like I think it was like one of the finale, like maybe season 2 or 3 finale.
Wow, I don't recall that at all.
And they were like maybe trying to hide it from her, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it was like
remember
a taping. I think it was like a taping or something.
that. Wow.
Maybe I'm messing up the details, but there was a storyline about someone having a medical event at one of her shows.
Look, man.
So I
shows,
guess like,
they're not for everybody.
God. Well, another thing I'm happy about this month, and I just want to end like kind of get toward this, is that for 2 years now, we have been trying to figure out this little section of our wall as an art wall,
Yes.
like a quote unquote gallery
Yeah.
wall. And so for the longest time, it was just cuckoo and like one other thing up there. And we've been doing like a massive like move around of all of our stuff.
Which has been fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
we've been experimenting with our space.
Yes. And then because we had said on the podcast that we were interested in collecting some art, because we still have some blank walls too in that other room.
Yes.
So I need some small pieces that I'm going to keep.
But that's also coming.
Going to keep
very
thrifting. Going to keep looking. Going to keep collecting. And a listener, shout out to a listener, Grant Penny. You should check out his art online. I think it's okay to say.
Yeah,
to check out his. He's an artist in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Sent us a beautiful piece, and it completed our art wall.
Yeah, it really did.
And
we're very grateful.
I'm like overwhelmed, kind of overwhelmed by it. Actually,
it's really beautiful, and we appreciate it so much. And that's above and beyond. You know.
It was funny though because we said that we wanted art online, so it was like we were kind of fishing. But we weren't really. No. We were just saying we need stuff and we don't know.
We were not fishing, but we like what
That's
we
what
caught.
I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. Yes. So, man, we have some really nice listeners out there.
We really do. And man, let me say this.
Yeah.
We've been doing this since quarantine. And the fact that people stuck with us, even though we're just doing it monthly now, and there are still people listening, it's very heartwarming, and it really means a lot. And we really appreciate you.
If people had stopped listening, I guess we would stop doing it.
Yeah, if people had stopped listening, I would get it. It's like it's not quarantine anymore, and whatever.
Yeah,
but it's very, it's very heartwarming.
But we were trying to make sense of quarantine, I think, through the podcast, and it gave us something to look forward to, being locked at home or stuck at home. But now it gives us something to look forward to because things are still like in turmoil. It feels like all the time. Yes. I don't like the vibes.
Vibes are far from immaculate right now, but we're doing what we can to fucking muddle through.
Here's my thing. Art, friends, people, podcasting. Kindness, compassion.
Generosity.
A little self-care.
Empathy. Empathy.
We have our Substack at weekendwater.substack.com. We are trying to think of our new bonus offerings now that we're not doing we have some watch-alongs coming.
That's right, because October we do watch-alongs we did it Thursday, right? Whatever lines up with Halloween.
What do you mean?
Whatever day of the week lines up with Halloween. We will do. How we
picked?
Yes, we will.
I thought we just put it out every Thursday, but I can't remember.
I think we did before, but I think that because this year, let me say.
We need to start recording those watch-alongs because we're going to be traveling.
Yes, we do. Let me look at.
But also, we don't know what horror movies we're going to pick.
Halloween's on a Friday. I have a list, and I'll run it by you. But I have some good ones.
There better be one from the 70s in there.
There might be. On the topic of movies.
Yeah.
Weapons.
That's right. We went to see Weapons.
We'll segue right into recommendations.
Oh, yes. Okay. Recommendations.
Weapons was so good. I really loved it. Really imaginative, really original and clever, and scary and funny and dramatic. Great performances. Really good.
I really liked it too.
Yeah.
It's, to me, I thought it had like a deeper meaning. And when I came on the movie and I told you, and you're like, yeah, I guess it could mean that. Whatever.
Yeah, I did not have that interpretation, but you made your case for that interpretation. I was like, sure. And I mean, that's what's great about movies like that, is that you can see things in it and take something away. And he, like Zach Kreger, who made it, said as much. Like, he definitely had something specific in mind that it was about.
He won't reveal what it is.
He won't reveal it. And it's like, it's up to you to make it's what it means to you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I really love that movie. And I've been on a horror kick. I've started my spooky season early. And so I've watched, I'm just going to name a couple that I really enjoyed. Oddity.
Okay. Didn't watch it with you. Really? I didn't watch any of these with you because I don't do spooky season so much until it's the season.
Exactly. But Oddity was great. Dangerous Animals, which is from this year. Fantastic. Oddity was from last year. Dog Soldiers from 2002 was a fun, goofy ass movie. And Steven Soderbergh made a movie called Presence.
Uh-huh.
That is a ghost story told from the point of view of the ghost.
Yeah,
very interesting.
representation matters.
Representation. Remember that?
No. Oh, right.
Frances
When
McDormand.
Frances McDormand was in her speech,
And
and then she's
everybody
like, "I'd
thought-
like to thank my agents."
Yeah. People were like, wow, she's going to
really do the
speak some
DEI.
truth to power.
DEI.
It's like, no, CAA, you're great.
That was really funny. I'm gonna say I have a recommendation.
Yes.
And I've been recommending it to a lot of people, and I'm kind of obsessed. I watched it twice. Okay. It does, however, require a BritBox subscription. Now, it is like a 6-episode miniseries, and BritBox does give like a 7-day free trial if you don't do BritBox, if you've never done BritBox. So you can do the free trial.
Yes, you can.
But if you don't have BritBox and you already did the free trial, I think it's like $10, unfortunately.
Yeah.
However, there's a lot of stuff on BritBox.
There's a lot of stuff.
So if you did a month on BritBox and you were like looking to really get your television fill, you could do it. Yeah. But there is this mini series called Outrageous. I loved this mini series so much. First of all, it's based on a true story. It's about this family, the Mitford family, and these Mitford sisters during right before the World War II in England. And they're part of this big family that's sort of bridging. It's sort of like that Downton Abbey thing of like the old and the new, and like classes.
The world is changing.
Oh my God, I cannot wait for the Downton Abbey movie.
I fucking cannot believe they're making a third.
I am so excited.
What are they doing?
Okay, that is not part of this conversation. So this real family, there's a book about it that is based off of I'm going to have to read the book, I think, because there's more to this story, and they haven't announced that they're making more of the miniseries. So in order for me to find it out, I might have to actually read the book. But it's so interesting. And here's what's great about it. Besides the acting, the costumes, the story is so insane, and it's totally real. It is relevant to a lot of what we're experiencing in America right now.
True.
And the way that it kind of hits close to the bone with that, with just this schism, this ideological schism, and things falling apart, and just systems shutting down, tumbling down and changing. I think it's so. It was kind of comforting to be oh, history repeats itself. It just does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
mankind has done this before, and you survive.
Yeah.
You survive. You find resilience. You find ways to find light in darkness. I don't know. Anyway, what did you think? I made Paul watch it. That's why I watched it twice.
I really enjoyed it, and I hope they make another season of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to know.
Really good performances, and of course, it's fascinating subject matter, and I recommend it as well.
Okay, so that's mine. So other than that, check out Paul's Varietopia. Live stream it on September 20. What?
September 21st, 7 p.m. Pacific.
And if you're in any of the cities where he's touring, and I'd like to make a little announcement.
Do I know what this is?
I'm going to some conventions as my character, not as my character, to represent my character Margaret on regular show.
That's correct.
We do have a new reboot coming out in 2026. I'm not allowed to say much about it, but I think the scripts are amazing. So I'm excited about the new season. But the regular show cast, we're going around to some cons.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be at GalaxyCon in Milwaukee in November.
There you go.
That's going to be our first stop on the road. So
come on out, all you Fonzies.
So if y'all are into cons and you want stuff signed, I have some limited edition posters that I'm going to be signing at the cons that feature Margaret. They're
And
really cool.
They're made by
Nathan Diffie.
That's right, the great Nathan Diffie. So
Who
there
does
you go.
all of Paul's Varietopia posters, and like
It's so
they're
true.
totally brilliant.
It's so true.
And also fan of the pod.
There you go.
Thanks, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan. And thank you, listeners. We really appreciate you. And we'll be back next month. And of course, get ready. October, we're going to be doing horror movies, watch alongs, one a week for the month of October.
Yes, and that can be found on our bonus content at weekendwater.substack.com. Just smishity smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, we'll see you in October.
Other than that,
Stay safe, stay sane, and stay strong.